Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood.
Hey y'all, it's Future Nurse 1017. Today, I just want to help somebody out with dosage calculation. So first things first, don't go into it thinking that it's hard. What you have to do is when you get into it, you have to find your way of getting to the answer. I know when I started pharmacology, my teacher, when we first came to class, my teacher, she had three calculations on the board. 3 dosage calculations on the board. She gave us an example of how she gets her answer, which formula she uses, and she did each one. So that way the students in the class could, pick what made sense and easier to them. So for me, I stuck with this formula right here. Desired dose on hand right here, quantity right here, and I'm gonna plug in what everything is and what everything means. I'm starting off very small, very basic, because I want y'all to get it. I need y'all to know I came out with an A in dosage calculation, a A. Okay, it could have been a higher A because I got a 92 average. It could have been better than that, you know what I'm saying? But the teachers, they like to throw in their little tricks sometimes and trip you up a little bit. But that's not an excuse. But I just want y'all to know that it's not that hard, because I'm not gonna front. I went in thinking that it was hard. I did. I went in thinking that, oh Lord, like I hate math. I'm gonna have to calculate, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm a medical assistant as well, but I haven't done this in years. And I know everybody like, well, you a medical assistant? Like, what you mean you ain't done this in years? Well, to be honest with y'all, when I went into the I'm getting off subject, but when I went into the medical assistant program, I went in thinking, okay, now this was back in 2015. I went in thinking medical assistants gonna be making some money, because I was told we was gonna be making $16 an hour back then. Cause like on the website, they have like what you be making. It was like $32,000 a year, I think, or something like that. And I did the divide and all that, and that came out to be like $16 an hour. But baby, when it was time for us to do our internships and stuff, and baby, this was back in 20. Let me see, when did I start doing? I started in 2015, and yeah, I did my internship from January to March in 2017. So I was literally done in March of 2017, because I took my state test and I passed March the 22nd of 2017. But anyway, when we was going to our clinicals and stuff, y'all, them girls was like, they making $10 an hour. $10 an hour. What? Other places, $13. Other places, $12. And then everybody everybody first day of going on their internship. So when we come back in class, everybody asking everybody, you know what I'm saying, how much they offering to pay a medical assistant. Everybody's throwing out the same numbers. $10, $11, $12. I'm like, well, I done got in the student loan debt over this. I ain't even coming out making a profit. So I was blown by that, because it was like, well, I done got started. This ain't no turning back, giving up now. So yeah, if you don't use it, you'll lose it. And I lost it because I wasn't working as a medical assistant. Y'all, I was ending up making more as a PCT. I'm making $16. I'm thinking I'm gonna be making $16 as a medical assistant. I'm making $16 as a PCT. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it don't make no sense. If I'm making $16 as a PCT, but then a medical assistant, you ain't making up but $10, $12, $13. Are you kidding me? And then like our teachers, like they helped us like up to 6 months of helping us find a job and everything like that. And I would get emails, offers and emails about that. I mean, y'all, $13 an hour. I'm like, I'm not quitting my job as a PCT to be making no $13 an hour. Now, y'all, don't get me wrong. Because honestly, I should have just been grateful and took it. Because guess what? I didn't use it, so I lost it. So now I'm back in school as an LPN trying to learn this all over again. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I've applied to jobs as a medical assistant. I'll be there. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be there for like a week or something. Maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. And I do. It's like, I don't know. It's like something will be off to where it's like, man, this, I don't know. I'd rather work on the floor as a PCT. I ain't even gonna front. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. And then another thing too is like being a medical assistant. Like in my area, it's nothing really for a medical assistant to do but work Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. And y'all, I got so accustomed to working 12-hour shifts, working overnight, being able to, get my daughter from my mom's house, take her to school, pick her up. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, if the school needed me or if I need to do something, it's like I'm able to do it because I got my whole day to do it. But working Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, it's like, what can you really do for real? So that was another thing too. That was my second thing about really working as a medical assistant. It's like I do it, and then it's like, nah, I can't do this. I need to stop wasting these people's time with all this paperwork and this W-2. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just stuck with the PCT thing and just lost sight in this. I did. You know what I'm saying? I did. But it's all good though. It's like once I, got back in training, it's like it came back a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So we're gonna go over this real quick. Like I said, I'm starting real basic. This is real basic. Because once you get into the 0 point something or the micrograms and having to convert it, that's when it get a little, intimidating. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there one step at a time. We're gonna get there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, now see, we got desired. So we're gonna put the 6 milligrams right here. Okay, that's our desired. We're gonna put that D right there. All right, please do not get this mixed up about anything. This ain't nothing but the desired. Okay, so now, and this how I like to set my problem up. You can set it up how you want, long as this is like this. Okay, so next we're gonna go ahead and put that multiplication sign. And then we're going to go ahead and put that line right there. And then we're going to look at the quantity. The quantity. This is the quantity. 2 milliliters. And let me tell y'all, this is supposed to be lowercase and this is capital. One thing that our teachers told us, the M is lowercase, the L is supposed to be capital. And you if you didn't put it like that, if the question asked you and you had to put this in for the answer, you would get points off. So me, I go ahead and I put what I know I'm gonna need to the side. I already know that I'm gonna need that milliliters over there. I already know that's what's coming out. Okay? So the half, you got 6 milligrams, half. Okay? So we put the half under the quantity. That's 6 milligrams. Okay, me, I'm the type of person, I like to cancel out. I don't care if I already know the answer for real. I still just like to see it. I like my teachers, when I get my scratch sheet of paper and I'm filling out my answer, I like for them to see, you know what I'm saying, how I do mine, how I do my work, how I get my answer. Okay? So I like to cross out. Them two cancel out. They cancel each other out. The milligrams cancel each other out. So now you know you end up with this. So now you know for sure that's your answer. That's going to be at the end of your answer. So now what you do? You multiply 6 times 2 and divide it by 6. So here we go. 6 times 2 divided by 6. So 6 times 2 is 12, right? Then we're going to do that like that. And you're going to do that. What's 12 divided by 6? 2. So you go ahead and you put your 2 right there. And that's your answer. That's all. That's all you got to do. Simple. Simple. It ain't as hard as you think. But this is a real basic question. But this is the gist of it. If you can get this and understand this, then you're going to be good. But like I said, you have to see all 3 formulas to know which one you feel more comfortable doing. I'm only showing you my formula, my way of doing it, because I don't want to get all tracked and sidetracked with the formulas that I do not use. This one girl in my class, she tried to get me to see how she do hers, because she don't do this. She do the proportion or whatever. I said, no ma'am, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see how you get your answer. I said, we both gonna end up at the same place. I don't want to see how you get your answer. I was like, we both got the same answers. I don't want to see yours. I don't want to see how you get it. So, yeah. Let me know if y'all got any questions. I'm going to keep these coming. And I'm going to keep them pretty basic. And then we're going to start getting to like a intermediate level later on down the line. But right now we're going to keep it basic. And I'm telling y'all right now, this is helping me too. Because I ain't going to lie. We did dosage calculation from January to March. And then after that, it was over with. But we did have some like what they call them, the quizzes to test your knowledge, to see, you know, if you still know this stuff. For Med-Surg 1 and 2. For Med-Surg 1, 2, and 3. And let me tell y'all something. You had to make 90 or 80. No, you had to make a 90. You had to make a 90. So you only could miss 1. But it was only 10 questions and you only could miss 1. Everybody was so nervous. You had up to 3 tries. The first time, I made an 80. The second time, oh baby, I made sure I went over that part of my seed that I missed. Baby, I was on it. I made 100 the second time. The next time we took one, I made 100. Or I made a 90. It was one or the other, but I ain't even had care as long as I made what I was supposed to make. Third time, I think I made a 90 or 100, one or the other, but I'm just saying. Now, I'm in Med-Surg 4, and we got a dosage calculation HESI coming. And so, I'm refreshing too. I'm refreshing too. So this is good for my soul, and I hope it's gonna be good for yours. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope y'all get it. I hope y'all understand. If y'all have any questions, just let me know. But I'm gonna try to be consistent with you know, doing this, because I need the help as well. So yeah, I'll be back.